Hi guys, it's Kay Elizabeth and I am here with day 5 of VEDA or Vlogust, whichever way you're calling it. And again today I'm going to be doing a prompt from the YUMMommy meetup group. Today's prompt is entitled Hot Head Mama. Question number 1. Do you have a temper? Yes. For me, temper means breaking point, and I think everyone has a point, where they break, or they get frustrated, irritated, annoyed. And, yes, I do have those times. It's, not like anything serious, like road rage or anything like that, but I do have a temper. What sets you off? The main thing that sets me off is, as a mom, I don't like seeing my kids mistreated or disrespected, so that would definitely, cause me to go off. A second thing that causes me to get annoyed is when I see people acting, overly arrogant or really full of themselves and, just treating others badly or, like, everyone is beneath them. I don't like that. The last thing I guess that really irritates me is when someone asks the same question over and over, specifically to me, like, do you have a favorite color? If I've already answered your question once, don't come back 5 minutes later and, ask me if I have a favorite color again. Most likely the second time I'm going to remind you that, I've already answered your question, but I'll tell you to answer again. But then if you come back 2 days later and proceed to say, what's your favorite color? Well, I've already told you twice. So at that point, I'm going to wonder, what's going on? Are you being sincere? Do you genuinely want to know what my favorite color is, or are you up to something? And, so that's the 3 things that really get under my skin a little bit. The third question is, how often do you get angry? Not often. I feel like the people who I interact with on a day-to-day basis, which is usually my family, every once in a while a client, they know me. And I feel like they're not going to purposely, do things to set me off. So I don't get angry very often. However, when I do, it's not like a weekly basis. A month, once a month, once every other month. It just depends. But it's not like, I see some people, they're constantly angry. That's not me. I'm very rarely angry. And, again, like I said, the people who I am, surrounded with on a daily basis are people who care about me and who know me, and they know my triggers, and they're not going to, purposely do anything to piss me off. The 4th question is, do you hold grudges? I don't hold grudges, but I also don't buy into forgive and forget. I do believe that you should forgive, but I think when you forget or try to push how people have done you wrong to the back of your mind, you're setting yourself up to be taken advantage of or fooled a 3rd, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th time. And I think some of the reasons that we do that is, 1, it's the person we care about. 2, I just think as humans, we're just naturally in denial about things. You don't want to admit that someone you love or care about is not a good person. And so, we kind of push those times when they put us in compromising positions or just literally flat out done us wrong to the back of our minds. And I'm not that kind of person. I won't hold a grudge if I do see someone who has done me wrong. I don't have, any issue with saying hi, but I keep it moving. I'm not going to open up that door to, bring you back into my life to set me up again. That's just how I am. So I don't hold grudges, but I also don't forget. I do, live by the motto, when people show you who they are, believe them. I think that just cuts down on a lot of confusion in the future, a lot of drama, and just a lot of heartache in general. I think, we as humans have a hard time cutting the wrong people out of our lives, but I feel like if you want to grow and you want to have peace and success and, just people who bring you positive energy and who are, genuinely there for you. You have to be willing to cut off those who aren't, even if they are, someone that you love and care about. Because you're just going to, keep, like I said, setting yourself up for situations to get played, to get taken advantage of, to be made to look like a fool. So, I mean, if you don't mind those things, then by all means, you keep dealing with those people. But I don't keep people in my circle who, purposely go out of their way to provoke me. So that's where I am with that. And the last question is, how do you let off steam? First thing I like to do is I like to pray. Prayer really just centers me. It, helps me to meditate and focus more on what I have that is going right, and, the people who are there to support me in my life. That just calms me down a lot. I like to read. Reading is kind of like my happy space. I can, zone out of reality for a little bit through books. So I like to do that. And I also like to write. I can channel my frustrations into a character for a novel, or either I have even, just written about situations where I've been irritated on my blog, and just kind of get support and feedback from my community there. So those are the ways I like to let off steam. And I thank you guys for tuning in for today's vlog, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.